Maggie's glad you're back.
Really? I didn't get that.
I know things are tense between the two of you, but she is glad you're with us and safe.
Yeah, I guess. Definitely safer than being out on the road.
You run into a lot of problems?
Nah, nothing I can't handle. So, now what's the story with you and my sister?
Not much of a story, really. I used to go into the restaurant where she worked, and we started talking. I'd ask for her section. After a while, I realized that I was getting dessert with every meal, even if I just ordered a sandwich. Finally, I decided that she probably liked me.
Yeah, my sister's giving you food.
Well, the thought finally sunk into this thick skull, and so I asked her out. We went out a couple of times, and then the outbreak happened. And when your mom got sick, I helped Maggie take care of her.
You mean infected?
Yeah.
You know, what happened with my mom?
Well, it was pretty hard on Maggie. They were very close. Well, as you know, after those nuts released the virus, everyone got sick and just died. Everything was crazy in the beginning, but people have a way of carrying on. Your mom was out shopping and some bum attacked her. She was bitten. We didn't know at the time that it was by someone who had been infected.
You didn't try to get medical attention or, first aid or anything?
Oh, we didn't know she had been bitten. Maggie had been spending more time at my place. She tried calling her a couple of times, but she never got an answer. And when we finally went around to look at her, the place was a wreck. She had a high fever and was delirious. We tried to get her into the car, but she became violent. I went to the emergency to try to get some help, but the sick and dying were everywhere. Armed security guards stopped me before I could get any help and told me that they weren't taking any more victims. I tried 3 other medical centers, but it was the same. I told Maggie that we were on our own. Finally, at the end, we had to tie her to the bed to keep her from hurting herself or us.
You tied my mom to a bed?
She didn't recognize us. She tried to bite Maggie. I hated it, but we didn't have any choice.
So, how did it end?
Oh, well, in the end, it got to the point where she couldn't recognize us anymore, and she would just tear at her bonds and lunge at us every time we came into the room. And when we weren't in there, she would just moan, scream. The news was filled with the dead attacking people. Maggie was drained. She couldn't eat or sleep. I was afraid she was going to join your mom. I just couldn't bring up what we had to do next.
Well, let me guess. Maggie brought it up.
Yeah. She said that your mom was gone and that thing in there wasn't her, and that the longer we kept it, the more danger we were in. I told her I would take care of it, but she said that it had been her mom and that she would do it. The next day, she took the gun, shot her, and we buried her in the back.
I feel like a dick. I should have been here.
You couldn't have known.
As soon as it all happened, I should have come back home.
Hell, nobody had any idea of what was going on.
I was so sure I was right. I just ignored everything else. All I wanted was to make a safe place for them. But I fucked that up.
What happened?
Well, after I left home, I met up with some other patriots. We decided that, all the news and the signs showed that we were right. I mean, we needed a safe place to hold up and defend ourselves when they started rounding up people. We'd gotten a little piece of land, several little cottages on it. We put up barricades, and then the terrorists set off their attack. We just knew it had started. We began stocking up with supplies, and then the first reports of people dying. We thought it was a government ruse. Start rounding up people and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was nuts early on.
One of the guys went to go get his family. He came back a few days later, said that they had all been infected, and they died. Yeah, we didn't know at the time that he had also been infected.
Oh, shit.
He lived in one of those cabins by himself. No one saw him for a few days. We thought he was broken up, over his loss. So we sent a couple guys in to check on him, and he attacked him. He ran off into the woods.
Oh, man.
We had heard rumors about, the dead returning, but we figured it was just the government, trying to scare people. Later, the camp was attacked, by a pack of them. Hey! Zombies everywhere. Unbelievable.
Zombies! Zombies! Come on!
We were holding them off. I mean, the whole place went to hell. In an instant, friends getting attacked, eaten. They barely got out alive. The place burned. Couldn't believe it. After that, I came back for my sister and my mom.
Man, that's bad. Did you tell Maggie any of this?
No. I tried, but she was pissed at me.
Yeah, it's safer to hide out in the basement and wait for the storm to pass over.
You ain't kidding.